everybody! I'm in the Audi TT German whip this morning as Mr. Paul kindly lent it to me when we had the dramas with the ball joints. Only thing with the TT, we've got these like roll hoops behind us. Looks like I'm in a gymnasium. Do you get this in a gymnasium? I don't really go to the gym, I just smash the simulator and... Today is a very exciting day. Woo-woo! Episode 2 of the Bad Boy 306 GTI 6, absolute monster car. The main sort of focus on today's video is we've got a really nice chap, Andy, who is the chap that works with Paul. His brother-in-law, he runs a business called Portsmouth Laser Cleaning, and you guys might have seen this on TikTok and Facebook and stuff. This is like a business. It's very expensive equipment. I don't want to kind of say, but the equipment is like massive cost. He had to go to China to actually learn how to use it. And he's basically going to be lasering the underneath, the underbody of the Peugeot. We're not going to go too mad with this build. The main thing is just to kind of do like a little mini resto on it and just give it a bit of TLC.
1 hour later.
Good morning, everybody. Look at these absolute legends. And look what we have here. Mr. Andy turned up in his very spandangly van. And that gives you an idea on what Andy does. Automotive, marine, aviation, residential, smoke damage, car body panels, graffiti removal, doors and windows, Portsmouth Laser Cleaning. I've kind of given the audience a rough idea on what we're doing today.
This is a pulse laser.
Cooling fans in the back.
Yeah, they're cooling fans from the motherboard.
Keep it all cool. Right, it's obviously got quite a comprehensive digital system.
I'll show you inside it as well. This weighs 1/4 ton. It's got a 5 metre umbilical cord, which is zip tied to there, which I'll cut the zips off and when I put it away. There's a slot in there which the laser just clears that, does the job there, and it sucks up all the gas into there, and then that goes into the filtration system. That's your control panel, that's the laser itself. That there is the motherboard. All the thinking is from there. This produces the power, that keeps everything in check and keeps it cool.
I'll swap my Monky London Dubai.com glasses for a set of Andy's. We'll see what they look like. I'll give you them. Look at that, baby. Fucker.
Basically turn the key. That light there is the head. That's disarmed at the moment. That's running the fans at the back. You can hear them all running. Yeah. That is now warming up. Turn the chiller on. That controls the temperature of basically everything. The fluid is flowing through this umbilical cord, running through the gun, going back, and it keeps running. That's your control panel.
Fibre laser cleaner. This is high tech stuff, man. I feel like this is like some sort of Skynet.
That's your power and that's your frequency.
This is the turbo we're going to start with.
If that was a paying job, I would spend a lot more time on that and really go over the details.
It's just to really make it look a little bit more spandangly.
But if you had like that vapor blast or anything, you'd have to strip all that down. Any grit goes in there or any contaminants, it would be sort of game over.
Now we'll just do a little demonstration of what you can do to a gearbox. That's an idea on the unlasered side. It's all sort of scrubby and disgusting, and then this is the new side, looking much fresher. Right, Monky's going to have a quick little go. We're going to do a little bit of the top surface of this gearbox so I can kind of show you guys that I'm not just a pretty face. Here's a fucker. My work, out of 10.
First go, at least 8 out of 10, easy.
I'll take that. I was going to give myself a 4. So.
No, I'll say 8 out of 10. All you got to do is go back over that in a different angle, and that'll come up even better.
Monky handprint for the win, signed by Monky. Look at that, we've got my actual handprint on there. That's it. Exhaust is done as well. We are actually getting a new exhaust system.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a waste of time.
But Andy's just been going mad, just doing all little bits and bobs. But that's a massive difference. That was really horrible before. And that kind of shows you when you've got a nice sort of good quality metal underneath. It's sort of shiny and isn't massively corroded. It looks super polished once you've done it. That's really sick. Credit to Andy for coming down.
No, thanks for coming down. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time and effort.
A few moments later.
We're going to flip the car around so it's a bit easier to work on in our tiny little shed.
As well, we've got Miss Mabel in the house. She's just popped down with a really cool EG Civic. Nice to get a bit of VTEC down in the workshop. Nonda! That is the loudest Civic. Obviously, she's going to be a little bit higher now. Yeah, you could argue aesthetically not quite as pleasing. It's going to drive better and be a little bit more sensible. Mate, I nearly did it, man.
Take the end cap off, and then that allows you to take the trailing arm off, pivot, put it back on. It allows you to raise or lower the suspension. Someone went hammer time. We can't get anything to thread into it because it's all chewed up.
Yeah.
And it's the same the other side. These old 90s cars that you're trying to rescue. Right, now with the magic of TV, here's one we did add. Right, we've managed to chase this out and get a bolt which is actually from a Honda. This is now pushing on the anti-roll bar. Luckily we've managed to get it in there. If you go on the other side, you'll see as I wind this up, it'll push the anti-roll bar out the other side.
Yep, that's out. Yeah, on the bolt, yeah.
Ooh, see, this is what we're fighting with. We're gonna undo this little one back here. We're gonna take the shock bolt out and we're gonna put the pitch jack under here. We're gonna hit here, so this whole arm is gonna come completely off, and then that allows us to adjust our height as we wish.
Paul's just gone to get tobes. If you guys remember, Carden, he was in the Polo video the other day. I can see why people love Dervs, because they're just like 60 mpg on a good on a run.
About 50, yeah. How's this so quick?
He's done a few bits of my Sprinter today, namely the brakes. The brakes on the front were literally hammered, and obviously I do a lot of towing and stuff, so it's imperative that I've got really good brakes. We've got the brakes from NSA Supplies down here. Mr. Carden, you guys remember him from the awesome Polo video we did the other day. That's the old disc. That's the new disc, looking lovely and spandangly. I will say as well, Carden, your BMW, can I quickly show the audience here?
Yeah.
It is bonkers. It's a 335D, but 1,000 Newton meters of torque and 500, how much horsepower?
520 horsepower.
It is out of a diesel.
Yeah.
I mean, it rips. Something's not quite right here. We've got a little oil cooler down there. That's the intake for the filter. We've got Sparko bucket seats, if you guys can see in there, with the harnesses as well. It's all stripped out inside. Couple of cheeky exhausts, little carbon lip here. Lovely looking wheels as well. We've got Michelin Pilot tyres on there. Feel free to let us know, would you like to get Carden's diesel 335 on? Let us know below in the comment section.
Now we're at a point we've managed to unseize a lot of things that we seized. So what we're going to do now is, Andy, he's our catcher today. This arm's gonna pop out, which will pull this rod out here, and the splines will pop out here. And we're gonna turn it on these couple splines, basically 14¼ inch from the arch to the center of the disc. So we're bringing it up 30 mil. Center of the disc, wasn't it? Down, 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 stop.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, look at that.
If we look here, everyone, you can just about see it's equal. Just about to see the hub sticking out the bottom there, hub sticking out the bottom here. If we look back here, she's nice and level. Last piece of the puzzle before we wrap up today's video. And we must say as well before we start, it's Paul's birthday! Woo-hoo! How 26?
Yeah, well, I'll go 26.
Yeah, how old are you really?
36 today.
Yeah, well, you old bastard.
Now we're going to slot that back through here.
Right in.
Back in till you can't see any shiny silver. Yep. Then we're going to put the bolts back in the ends, put the shocks back in, put her on the ground, and call the job good.
Mr. Paul, Custom Vehicle Works, make sure you give him a cheeky little follow. Like we said, we've got the new workshop coming, it's all going to be proper exciting, so we've got a lot of cool stuff, and alignment.
Yeah, yeah, looking full alignment gear, do all of that as well, and corner weighting.
Andy, absolute legend.
Hey buddy, thank you.
These guys are absolute stars. Toby, best name. We're just in Carden's workshop. We're literally just finishing off the last bits of the van. By Magic, as you guys see, we've got a working headlight. Thanks so much, Carden. Absolute legend. Monkey on that classical. Definitely good to listen to a bit of classical music, open up those brain powers. Fingers crossed you guys are going to enjoy all of this new workshop series. And the big thing is we've got Drifted coming back. Main thing really with getting the van sorted is to make it sort of safe for towing, so we can keep Drift Diaries going. And yeah, I can kind of visit all these tracks in the UK and go back to the original Drift Diaries forum, which I know a lot of you guys are really keen to see, because we've got the JZX81 missile car, which is going to be like the Sora. Lots of crashes coming up, Mr. John. And then yeah, obviously S15 2JZ will be like the competition car, which will be kind of in the motion for next year. All I can say is massive thanks to you guys for watching, massive thanks for everyone and getting involved with the channel. And yeah, can't wait to bring you guys more content. See you soon. Peace. Fucking light. Bye guys.
Whoa! We enter straight to your tempo, bassline instrumental. For real. G-Passenger, you done now. Worldwide and for the streets too.